Hi everyone, in this video we'll be going over the settings that are available to customize your CRM system. So within settings here on the left hand side, first of all you get your preferences. This is where you can set up for a follow-up reminder to be sent automatically to your calendar for a certain amount of days after the quote is created. You can then limit the number of customer records that show in your recent customers drop down on the left hand side. You can then hide some task-specific fields on inquiry creation. These fields are the primary, secondary and tertiary codes that are needed to create a task file, but you may not have them at the moment of inquiry. Below that, you get the option to add DP charges, ATOL fees and APC fees to the system. Down to the status labels, this is where you can categorize your quotes and inquiries. So in here you can choose the labels that you want to label your quotes and inquiries. These could be very specific to you. These could be very generic. It's totally up to how you want to run your system. To do that, you simply type in what you'd like the label to be, choose whether it's for an inquiry or quote, and then save the label, and then that will be available for you to assign to your quote or inquiry. Very similar with phone labels. Here you have some as a default setup, but then here allows you to add, if you wanted to add mobile, work, home, secondary or anything like that, emergency contact, you can do all that through here as well. Next one along is the mandatory fields. So this is now the fields that are mandatory to create a customer in the system. So here you can choose, or you can choose a one of the below. So you can choose whatever you'd like to here to make it very specific and as in-depth or as quick as you'd like it to be. Then on the customer global, this is a little bit more in-depth. This will allow you to pick and choose certain system settings, so it will allow agents to hand over inquiries and quotes. So this will allow one agent within your team to hand that over to another agent in your team. Allows agents to create bookings to other users, so this will allow you to change the initials on the file when you are handing that off. You can then use a company address instead of customers when integrated with our search system. Then you can hide record information on customer records. You can show notes field on reports, so this will allow you when you're running your customer inquiry and quote reports to include any notes included. Override task factor and VAT. This will allow you to enter that at the time of handoff, that you can enter the task factor and commission in here. You then set your currency, so you can change between sterling, dollars and euros, and then here allows you to set the maximum people traveling per sector. Then you can set the status to a certain one after a certain number of days as well. The second from last part is the type. So this is where you can put in and manage your types of inquiries. So this is how you got them. So as you can see here, there might be some very specific marketing campaigns that you run that you can have live for a certain period of time. Then you can hide them if you want to as well. So in here, if you choose the relative campaign, you can click to hide it if you want to, or you can create new ones and have them set for a period of time and then hide them when they're not relevant anymore. Allows you the freedom to track where you're getting your inquiries from, to make sure that that piece of marketing works for you and your business. Final part is quote attachment. So here allows you to add an attachment that will go out with every single quote document that you send. So if you send anything out from the system, it will always have this attached to them. Thank you very much.